Hey, what's up, guys? So I received an interesting comment over on Instagram. And now the comment that I received is a very, typical comment that I receive from a lot of these type of people, specifically these pro-black women. Okay? So we're going to look into this comment that this woman left me. And this was on one of my viral clips that I shared of Miss Mulatto. This is from, a while ago when Miss Mulatto was on DJ Vlad's platform talking about why she preferred the term mulatto to identify herself with. And I shared it, right? And I got a lot of comments. I had to block hundreds of people. And this lady posted that comment there that this screams of having a white mother. Now, what does that have to do with anything, right? I know what it has to do. It has to do with the fact is that your culture is passed down to you, usually through your mom. There's a lot of influence when the father is there and present, and depending on that person, on your father, there's definitely a lot of influence with culture there. More so than not, we often see that the culture is transferred via the mother, because it's often said that the most important human relationship is that between mother and child, whether it's male or female. But I get this comment a lot from people, and I usually just block them, right? Like I said, mainly from black women, I get that comment. I don't really get that from black men. I haven't seen it yet, but I can literally count at least 10 comments like this one you see on the screen over the past, maybe say month or two, from just random ass black women who are opening their dumb mouth about affairs that have nothing to do with them. I'm talking about biracial issues, mulatto consciousness. And they insert themselves in a discussion talking about, oh, you got a white mom, or this is something that someone with a white mom would say. But think of how just out of pocket that is to literally start talking about someone's mom. And I mentioned this before on another video I did a while back, where I was like, literally the nerve of these people to just on the internet over a complete stranger talking about something that has nothing to do with anyone's mom or dad. And they right away jump into basically attacking you, attacking your family, your mom. But a lot of these people, they feel like that's normal behavior. It's acceptable to them. But the interesting thing about it is when you put it right back on them, and you mention anything about them or their mom or their parents, it's all of a sudden it's out of pocket. I'm trying to use this. I'm demonstrating this to the public so you guys can see the double standards. It's like I've never had white people or any other group, Asian, Latino, who have ever said anything about my parents in this manner. But it's always a black woman who's the first one to say, oh, you got a white mom. You act this way. And I'm sitting there laughing. I'm happy, to be honest, when I see people like you, because that level, just the nastiness and the just vulgarity and just the absurd nature for a lot of these women to go on the internet and to start talking about other people's moms. Like, to me, it's just so out of pocket how these people think that that's acceptable behavior. But they're setting the precedent. They're setting the standard. As we're documenting this, okay, you're going to get back what you give. So now in the future, when they start to see people, basically putting their parents on the spotlight, putting their mom or their dad on the spotlight, it's going to be warranted and justified because we're collecting data. We're looking at, look, you've been trying to harass and vilify all these biracials for all these years on their white mom. Like, people aren't forgetting, this information is already there. So I just wanted to bring this up, guys. And I already know I'm going to be talking about it again because these people, they never learn. They just give me material to talk about, which is sad and unfortunate. But the whole thing is why do these people feel like it's acceptable to talk about other people's moms and to basically weaponize your parents against you? Okay. And it's anti-whiteness. Let's be clear. They're attacking white women. It's anti-whiteness, anti-white women, which white women are the majority in the United States of America. And it's their competition, right? Because the white women are the beauty standards. So a lot of these queens, they can't compete with those women. So they insist on attacking the children, which is very cowardice, but it's expected of them and their type. And also, I wanted to go make a finishing note on that. Is you notice the kind of weirdness of the divestors, or what I say, the dustvestors, where they're talking about, well, like Cynthia G said, well, we'll date a biracial guy if he's got a black mom, right? A black mom and a white dad. But the same dustvestors, they want to get a white man, but the white man has a white mom and a white sister and a white grandma. Like, you see the type of foolishness of these people. Like, they're the confused ones, their thinking pattern. Like, they have these quains, the dustvestors, they have this animosity towards white women and the children of white. I'm like, you got the biracials, you got the white men, they got white moms. So what the hell? Like, who are you stuck with? Like, they are literally have the lowest market value in the world, basically. I mean, in America, it's obvious, but in other countries, we could say the same thing. Their market value is the least, okay? Take a sample of ask any man, even their own men, even black men. You ask them, you ask any other race of man, white, Asian, Latino. A lot of people are not liking me saying this, okay? But for a lot of these women to just like publicly attack white women and their mixed kids and stuff like that, I'm like, these women are way out of fucking pocket. And it's about time someone calls them out, because how the hell can they even question anybody? It's like, you can't compete with those women anyways. It's insane, man. These dustvestors, yeah, because they don't even like black men. Okay, then you don't like the biracials that have black fathers. Okay, good. We don't even like you either. And then it's like, okay, but you like the white men, but the white men got white moms. So you dustvestors are really in a low sunken place, and we're just basically here to laugh at you. I know that's what I'm doing. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I said something that probably offended some people. That's fine. Post a comment. Let's talk about it.